Honey, I'm home. I have a surprise.
You know me. Yeah, check. I'm so refusing some more.
Hey, I'm so good. Maybe I'll tell you. Minimdia, obey my way in to a trap. When I'm a bit my wedding, Mr. Q.
She say me a beman kasankasa.
Nichinamina's one casa. Ankasa.
What is it here?
Aye, we backward and then it's strong enough.
I could say,
or backward, no one which name.
Mr. Wasimini, with your boy,
Hey, I can't yard near more.
At Fonko Kulun Ghana Limited, our East Legon, a Champion Junction, for 0244 139 176.
Mr. Q, we are Cuba.
Hello there, good evening. Thank you so much for joining me here on Constituency Connect live on Pan-African Television. You do know that this show is aired every Tuesday and Thursday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 p.m. I do apologize for not coming on your way last week. I was very sick. So yeah, I'm happy to see you this evening. Don't forget that today's show is going to be interactive. Yes, we are heading towards Ningo Pram constituency. Ningo Pram is a suburb of Accra. Yes, in the Greater Accra region here. And the Member of Parliament is Sam George. So today, what is happening at Ningo Pram is MT Heziba vessel has been on the shores of Ningo Pram for the past 5 years now, and then the people are complaining bitterly. Yes, they are complaining because it's corroding, and we know the effects of this. And so I want you to stay tuned to your television set. Don't forget that when the phone number is activated, call me on 0302 908 718 0302 908-718. I'll read your WhatsApp and text messages on 0260-846539, 0260-846539. Today I'm going to invite in the studio here with me the producer, my producer, George Elson. Yes, he happened to be at Ningo Pram so that he gives us more highlights on what's happening and what the people are saying. We are also going to speak to the Member of Parliament, yes, Sam George. We are going for this quick break.
Today, we can't trust sources of water anymore. Confidence is gone due to human activities. Same human activities introduces well-mechanized machines which purifies water. I bring to you ultimate natural mineral water. Deep from underground, tasty, well-purified and corporately packaged. Ultimate natural mineral water. Let's drink the new. For bulk, call 020-379-1888 or 0244-515-801. Ultimate natural mineral water. My water, your water, our water.
Hey, Bukuya. The thing on all the pressure to Mrs. Star, what tongue come from? You said the cow young. They said when you are Joe, what to how soon? My nose uncle between me, Kaba. Ah, ma. We are read the men young with true and into the mamma tongue crab rose and brown. And I may say, Finn, Yago, Crystal Mammy, you must shame. Coffee chira, why Yasin I lay your yam. And as a wook who bow one of Galley and a Makoti proving Kaya friend with Araba basin tablets. So when you send me the Yabanana. And Nuntin and I'm sure my photo said to the Abros I take. None, Araba basin bet my way in our mammy. And ye be saw.
well-mechanized machines which purifies water. I bring to you ultimate natural mineral water. Deep from underground, tasty, well-purified and corporately packaged. Ultimate natural mineral water. Let's drink the new. For bulk, call 020-379-1888 or 0244-515-801. Ultimate natural mineral water. My water, your water, our water.
I'm home. Come to me. Oh, into that, come honey, sir. Dang.
Tasso. So when you mean this will be able to Hanuma, can you carry an assay? Ade, who paid your answer? Your member said,
oh, what happened? Chairman, what for cocoa bit, and it's blue, and answer, so magic. Yankasa men say,
residents at Ningo Pram.
A dray and upper two, and you minute two, and your friend say, Calamity two, Draveni, what tin of doom was seen to me, Yuma. One of my Drawabia was seen but down, Amadeus or the what the
a drawing and yama a pim for, one warmer and manu for, and name more fra when you fear do me.
Ghana Faja to Munti, cover 4 opportunities, say, Manley.
Oh,
Understand music.
When are you back?
Yes.
What do you call?
What's what they are basic kind of appointment. Mammy, one casa cry, maybe I got some about 4 hours. A dray, 4 women in my bush of war. Me, mammy, 1 to 2. A bar, 20 minutes, and a boy appointment. I don't know what to get. Baby, be able to 2 on Ipetrium, and a boy appointment. And you cry a bunny man, Male, Papa, swear. It's my TB the farm.
Tania na white woman sway. Made the buffalo cream a treaty money yinako. Pimples a craw, a jam a proper no one amani yaria would way. What the and chili good siumu. Now the buffalo soap can the straswa. 5 minutes a chi. Now the buffalo cream a strasso. A best sunny in from a huato. Buffalo herbal products.
Or Manfwa Jatunti. Or some Male, Popa, Passoir.
Welcome back from that break. Yes, this is Constituency Connect here on Pan-African Television with me, Ivy Dede. Don't forget that we stream live every Tuesday and Thursday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 p.m. here on Pan-African Television. The number when activated is 0302-908-718, 0302-908-718. Send me your contribution. What do you have to say? Yes, the number is 0260-846539, 0260-846539. As I said, we are going to grant an interview with the Honorable Sam George, yes, MP for Ningo Pram. Yes, and today on the show we are discussing an abandoned vessel on the shores of Ningo Pram. Now, we all know the effect of corrosion. We all know that this is a metal. And so, when it corrodes and dissolves in the water, we know the health aspect of this. People go and swim. And this vessel has been abandoned for 5 good years. 5 years now, and nothing has been done about it. Now, residents are calling on the authorities to relocate the vessel. Some are suggesting that the vessel should be cut into pieces because it cannot be taken off just like that unless it's cut into pieces. People are complaining bitterly. You see, now we see it as nothing. But what happens? What if something happens? Are we supposed to wait for something to happen before we attend? It has corroded and it's dissolving gradually. It is dissolving gradually. People go and fish. They go and fish and bring it home to eat. People fetch the water to drink. Some use the water to wash and bath at the same time. And here lies the case: an abandoned vessel has corroded on the shores of the sea. It's a sudden situation. It is very, very disheartening. I always say that we don't always have to wait for something to happen before we attend to it. This is an urgent call. And so the people must be heard as soon as possible. Yes, so we are going to have an interview with Sam George. We are going to ask him if he's aware of the abandoned vessel, because it's been there for the past 5 years. It's been there for the past 5 years, and no authority is saying anything about it. Nobody is saying something about it, because we see it as nothing. We feel it's nothing, but it's a very serious situation. Have we thought of if the metal dissolve in the water? Have we thought of the health aspect of this? I'm always concerned about our health. Yes, because if you don't have health, you cannot go to work, you cannot eat, you cannot do anything. It is very, very, very necessary that this vessel should be relocated. It is very, very, very important. Yes, so residents at Ningo Prampram, a suburb of Accra, have expressed fear over an abandoned and corrosive empty Hefziba vessel which has been left unattended to. They have called on the district assembly to relocate the vessel to forestall any calamity. My colleague my colleague George Yeltsin has filed this report.
Residents at Ningo Prampram, a suburb of Accra, have expressed fear over an abandoned and corrosive empty Hefziba vessel which has been left unattended to. They have called on the district assembly to relocate the vessel to forestall any calamity.
Okay, so behind me is the empty Hefziba vessel here at Ningo Prampram at the seashore of Ningo Prampram. Currently, what the issue over here is that this vessel has been here more than 5 years now, and authorities seem unconcerned. But the residents, their issue is that they are worried because anytime they come to swim around here during their leisure moments, this vessel poses a threat to them. So they want authorities to actually help in taking this vessel out of here.
I've been here almost 8 years now. They said just if first a controller it came here to come and land here. If like you have something like the iron, the metal went to the, if it can cut us. Yeah, you have to come and pick it off.
Just close to the vessel is a nice building here, and I'm here with the caretaker. According to him, he has been here for more than 30 good years. Actually, so he actually is a witness to what exactly happened, or the history or short history about the empty Hefziba vessel that actually has been abandoned on the shores of the sea. So I'll be speaking to him briefly. He's in a person of Mr. Charles Amano. Inti, Daddy, where the Akwaba?
Oh, I do so.
Inti, my abako sanka krebi sena ye na ship no ABC ase.
Oh, ship no there. With the minimum of house, or say, who are Punusa. I bet the ship no, or Namaha, whom baby original, and answer, who say, Ako Jahan. Toko Jahan Mosu, and so here, the addition, and then go for free 10 ma. Non police Navy 4, soldiers Sabaha, police 4, shipping one Gasan was almost a Nigeria. No, I say containers be or I say oil ship. sana wɔn de wɔn ka kyerɛ nti wɔn a wɔn wɔ ship no mu wɔn de wɔn di some weeks sana wɔn nso kee abɛfa wɔn nneɛma ɛna ɛwɔ hɔ a so nkɔfo mu na ɛba ho wɔyi ba ɔsi ne deɛ nipa aba ho bɛyɛ nipa bɛyɛ 5 me according to story nyinaa wɔn ka no sɛ wɔn mu a baako mpo deɛ ɛsɛ ɔyɛ ɛyi French ɛyi fɔ nso firi Nigeria nti ɔbɛfrɛ nyame koraa wɔ ɛyi ma meyi me calendar bi ma no ɔkɔfrɛ nyame wɔyi ba ɔsi ne deɛ wɔyi ba kɔpɛ some time a ɛti sɛ wɔn ahu ɔna nkasa afei deɛ wɔn sɛ wɔn ba bɛtwa wɔn bɛtwa nso ablɔko yɛ ma sisi a yɛpo yɛ no kora asɛ ebubu pillars ne nneɛma nyinaa ɛsɛ yɛbɛyɛ see the first ti wɔn yɛ wɔn mu ade bi a wɔn si wɔkɛse aba ebi abɛgaadi ɛkɔ wɔn si wɔkɛse bɛba ho bɛyɛ nipa bɛyɛ 60 nka kyerɛ nkɔfo koraa mpo a wɔn bo mmaa wɔn bɛtɔn nneɛma wɔn sɛ wɔn ba bɛtwitwa ɛhwɛ anima up to date wɔn mmaeɛ nti bɛyɛ some few sɛ bɛyɛ month or 1.5 months ɛmu na ɛmu sɛ boys bi boys na ɛwɔ ano mu maybe 90 minutes nkɔ baabi a nti yie ɛkɔkyi wɔn sɛ wɔn aba ship no ɛtutu nneɛma na wɔn nso yɛ ɛdze ɛbu wɔn kakra na ɛgya wɔn frɛ police for peacemakers na wɔn nso ɛde wɔn kɔ ti wɔn deɛ wɔn de wɔn kɔ mo deɛ nti deɛ ɛbɛsi ɛnɛ so ɛno ahɔ sɛ yɛn de aborɔko chance a ɛyi yɛn sisi a abubu yɛn.
Who said see defense ni bi a mosisi na ankasa ebubu pillars ni bi ɛwɔ ha ɔmama mo nhwɛ so bi sɛ maybe ɔmo ba bɛyi a maybe assembly no bɛka sɛ obɛsi defense na mamo ana ɔmo
anhyɛ yɛ bɔ biribiaa saa ɔde tɛm biaa ɛdamagyi ama ɛdamadi yɛ ha ayi seesɔɔ no ɔsɛ koraa sisa baako koraa ɔkɔfa ɛhɔ no mu ɔsɔw pila no bi mu ɛbu no to ɔnyame nkwa koraa kɔwui sɛ akoraa afɛte no nti ɛha yɛ ɛwɔ ha no mu ɛha yɛ
mahu sɛ ɛyɛ nkɔfo taba ha so bɛdware one thing a mɛdwen ho ne sɛ wɔn sɛ dadeɛ no sɛ ɛbubu ɛwurase no ɛbubu sɛ ne konso no bi dware a sɛ bɛtumi twa no
ne wei ɛnɛ bɛtumi because nti yɛde yɛhwɛ
into scribes, which can serve as internally generated fund for the assembly. This is what he had to say.
For people who live around the place. Yes, this is not the first time a vessel within the Ningo Pram area. The first time such incident happened, supposed owners of the vessel applied to the district as business operating license and for other licenses to allow them to cut the vessel as it were. So we did that. It was during when they were cutting the vessel that we had communication from Ghana Maritime Authority that they weren't aware of the cutting and other stuff. And the other issue that cropped up was that the person who was doing the work, the vessel did not belong to the person. So it became an issue. And ever since, we had some formal discussions with the maritime authority. So anytime we see such a thing, we alert them. So in this particular case, they came over. We all went to the place, we inspected the vessel. Some people came up that the vessel is for them. Certain documentations were requested from them. They promised bringing the vessel, the documentation from Nigeria. We waited. They brought certain things, and the particular document that they were looking for did not come. Therefore, they asked them to go back and get that document. I think early this year, some other person came that the thing is for them. I told them, look, until maybe we give you the permission to work on the vessel, you have to clear yourself with the maritime authority. They left, they did not come back. Until quite recently when a bank from Nigeria claimed ownership of the vessel. So we directed them to go to maritime authority, and the particular document that every time maritime authority is asking or is demanding has not been provided. According to maritime authority, once they get that document, then now they will be able to satisfy themselves as to the true owners of the vessel. Then there are processes that you have to go through. Once you want to cut the thing, you have to go to EPA for the EPA license. You have to come to the assembly, and so that is where we've got into. Just about a week or so, some few young guys also came to me claiming all the documents are with them. So I just asked them, please, can you provide me with copies? He said they have the soft copy. I asked, okay, no problem, get me the soft copies. Up to today, I have not received those soft copies of the supposed documentation. I had several calls, people telling me, oh, there is a vessel here, it's for us. So first of all, although we are aware, and especially where the place is located, as I've alluded to earlier, I prefer, so we cannot just, as usual, allow anybody to, so we are doing our due diligence before people can go in and remove even according to maritime authority, currently where the vessel is docked, even if we are able to get the true owners of the vessel, it has to be pulled from that place to another place before they can even cut it or work on it. So that is, we are in talks with the people, and once all those things are done, I think we are here as public officers to do due diligence to some of these things. If we are unable to do that and we just allow anybody at all to come in to work on the vessel, tomorrow I have answers to answer.
Now, before we come to the nuisance or the effects on the residents' property, now in your submission, it sounds like 4 individuals or 4 entities came in owning ownership of this vessel, to the extent that the first people or first team, they started work on it until your team and members got to know that you were not the right owners of this vessel. Is it not a criminal act which can be sued to court?
People claim ownership of something. They were asked to bring documentation. They couldn't provide the documentation. If it amounts to criminal something, I'm not a lawyer. The lawyers who, but they've never come back. They did not come back. So I don't know how, because it is not like maybe they claim ownership and they've gone there to work on.
I mean, the first team that started work, because in your submission you did alluded to that some teams started working until you go to.
No.
They were not.
No. I mentioned to you, since I became the chief executive, there was a vessel that somebody worked on it.
Okay.
They applied to Rush. We gave all the permits and other things for the vessel to be worked on before somebody came telling us that particular vessel is for him. So that vessel I spoke to is different from this one. I'm only saying that with our experience, with the first experience, we want to do things right in this case, so that we don't go back to exactly.
Now, let's look at what the assembly is doing to address the safety and the nuisance is posing to them over there, precisely on this vessel. What is the assembly currently doing?
Yes, if you talk about issue of nuisance, it has not come to my attention. None of my constituents or the residents had ever come to me to complain that as a result of the vessel, they are having some challenges. Nobody had come to me. It doesn't also mean that we should leave it there, no. But as I said, we are still working with Maritime Authority, and once all those things are done, there is another school of thought saying that, look, if you are still not getting the through owners of the, then our assembly can advertise, and if there is the need for us to give it out to somebody else to blah blah blah. But these are things, as I mentioned, discussions are going on, and once decisions are made, we will make it public, and we will get the vessel, from that part of,
so that residents within your district will be rest assured.
Yes, the fact that people would like things to be done, as early as possible, it doesn't also mean that we will circumvent the processes. When it comes to some of these things, it's quite important. We wait. We have the patience to go through all the, motions. Go through all the processes. I very much want to sympathize with my people if it's posing danger to lives or properties. Then we appreciate and want to sympathize with them. But they should also understand and agree that it is extremely, extremely important that we follow the due process, which sometimes takes a longer period. But at the end of the day, we'll get to the bottom of this whole issue, and some of a decision will be made one way or the other, and the vessel will definitely be removed from the place.
Now, getting towards 2020, we know security issues in our countries.
Now we know the MT Hefziba vessel has been on the shores of Ningo Prampram for almost 5 years now. Listening to the DCE, Jonathan Taidoku, the question now is, how long will this be addressed, knowing also that the current Vice President Mahamudu Bawumia residence is located in that area?
It's KK Donko. Okay. Then you come to the other side. This yellow one. This particular yellow one. That's the Vice President and Vice President. Wow. They've left the place like that. So you can see that this whole place is like a private people that is and this particular one belongs to you see a politician? It's a private.
I know that the area, there are high profile, government and non-governmental persons who live there. As to whether the Vice President resident is there or not. I can't speak to that. But I know they are.
Ningo Pram Pram district was established in 2012 when it was carved from the former Dangbe West district, having its constituency as Ningo Pram Pram constituency, and its member of parliament is Honorable Samuel Nate George. The district is bordered to the north by Shai Osudoku district, to the east by Adan West district, to the south by Gulf of Guinea, and to the west by Pong Kantamanso district. The total area of the district is 622.2 square kilometers. According to the 2010 census, the population of the district is 70,923 with 33,514 males and 37,409 females.
George Yosen Vinay, Ningo Pram Pram.
Today, we can't trust sources of water anymore. Confidence is gone due to human activities. Same human activities introduces well-mechanized machines which purifies water. I bring to you ultimate natural mineral water. Deep from underground, tasty, well-purified and corporately packaged. Ultimate natural mineral water. Let's drink the new. For bulk, call 020-379-1888 or 0244-515-801. Ultimate natural mineral water. My water, your water, our water.
Back from that video break. So you do know that this is Constituency Connect here on Pan-African Television. The video you just watched is about an abandoned vessel which has been abandoned on the shores of Ningo Pram Pram. Now my producer Judge Yelson filed this report, so I've invited him in the studio here with me. Don't forget that as the show is ongoing, we are also going to speak to the Honorable Member of Parliament for Ningo Pram Pram, Sam George. George, thank you for joining us on the show.
Sure, Ivy.
All right, tell us what is happening at Ningo Pram Pram.
Okay, so clearly to what you just saw on the video that you just introduced. Apparently what is happening over there is that there's this abandoned empty Hepzibah vessel at the shores of Ningo Pram Pram. So, and then actually it's posing threat to the people within that particular community. So the cry of the residents within that particular community is all about the district assembly or government coming to their help in terms of moving that particular vessel from where it actually is, so that they can have free access to the water as their normal routine that they go to the seashore to have their leisure moment in terms of swimming in the sea. So actually, what the residents over there are asking is that they should actually be sent by the district assembly office to move that particular empty Hepzibah vessel from where it is actually located.
Okay, so how does the vessel pose as a threat to them?
Okay, so when I visited the particular vessel on that shores, you can see that in the video itself, you can see that the vessel is actually rusting. You know, any rusting metal actually poses threat when you're closer to it. So when they go to swim in that particular environment or that particular sector of the shores, and it happens that these rusted metals get into the water, it can actually get some bruises or cuts on their skin. And actually, with some of the residents that I spoke to, one Mr. Amano, Charles Amano, who is a resident who have lived in that particular area for 30 years now, actually says that since this particular vessel
got to that vicinity, what happened is that their actual defense wall that actually protects their building from the seashore or the winds of the shores actually is collapsing. It's actually collapsing. So moving the vessel from that particular angle will actually protect the sea defense wall that they have in their in that particular area.
If I understand you, the metal is melting. It's melting.
It's
right?
rusting. It's actually rusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what do the people want the government to do for them? Because it's been there for the past 5 years. So why now? Why are they complaining now?
Okay, so when this thing happened, they tried getting in touch. So it happened, as you said earlier, for the 5 years now. Okay. What they've been trying to get the assembly involved to help them do is to move that particular vessel from where it is. That's their own play that they are crying for now, that they want the assembly or the government to come in, moving a particular vessel from there so that they can actually have access to the water. Most of this, that place particularly is a fishing community, yeah. So for them having access to the water and having something to prevent them from having access to the water is a problem. So they want the district, that's Nungo Pampam District Assembly, to move the vessel from where it is to wherever they want to take it to, or even cutting it for a scrap. That's what one of them actually suggested to me, that because when they cut this vessel into scraps, actually it's even generated an internal revenue for the assembly. That's what the assembly is not thinking of, which is my problem as a journalist, because we know all these years government have been crying for funds going to district assemblies, and then
let me come in.
Yeah.
How is it going to be enough? How can that generate a fund or revenue for them? Is it going to be enough?
Ivy, it's a very big money
involved.
How much are you talking about? I can't quantum the sum now, but it's a very big money involved, because when you look at the nature of the vessel,
but it's rusted. It's
exactly
rusted,
that's why it's good for scraps, not any kind of. I don't know if I should put it like a serious work now, but for that particular scraps or that particular sector of work, I think it's a very, because scraps metals are being melted for a different product. Yeah. So that's where the money can be generated for the assembly.
So do you know who placed the metal there?
Okay, so per our investigation, we are told by the district assembly and some residents within that area that actually it was once left, or the vessel belongs to one Nigerian company. Actually, they were controlling the vessel before they lost control of that particular vessel and then got abandoned over there. So within a week, the Nigerian company were trying to move the vessel, but I don't know what happened, or they don't know what exactly happened, that the Nigerian company have to leave the vessel there and then fly off to Nigeria. As we speak now, we don't know the real ownership of that particular vessel being abandoned at that particular sector.
But was it for oil tanker or what?
Actually, it's for fishing. That's what I was told. It was fishing vessel.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. All right. So, George, you were there, and then you heard the cry of the people. Conclusively, we are going to talk to the member of parliament, who is Sam George. Yeah. So, conclusively, what would you love to tell the government in case you find yourself in front of the government or Sam George? What are you going to tell him?
Actually, what I'm going to tell Sam George or the government in general, which will not be different from what I asked the district chief executive, that's Jonathan Tay Doku. Actually, I'm just speaking the voice of the resident, that they need that particular vessel to be moved from there so that they can have access to the wall and also prevent the collapse of their wall. And this particular area that I'm talking about actually holds the residence of the vice president, the current vice president of our republic.
How did you know?
Actually, some of the residents over there spoke to me, and I saw the building, confirmed this particular story to me. So there's a yellow house in the video that you saw, actually, that belongs to the vice president, Dr. Baumia, Maud Baumia.
How long has he been staying there? How long has he been there?
Okay, I think the last time he was seen in that particular vicinity was prior to the election, 2016 general election. That's where my sources told me they saw him around. So that particular building, okay, the fact is that when you look at the building, it doesn't seem like someone actually stays there. But I'm told he has a caretaker that actually clean up the place and stuff like that, And actually, there's that same area holds the resident of the former member of parliament for Osudoku, Osuklote constituency. That's this gentleman, He's deceased now, Honorable David Lamptey. Actually, his building is actually in that same area, including some private owned.
But they are not saying anything about it. They don't seem to care. So, I think if you watch the video clearly, they are like just behind it, and so they are saying nothing about it.
They are not behind it, Ivy. When you see the video clearly, they are just close to the vessel.
Yes,
you know.
Okay.
And actually, so this vessel is actually is part of the collapse of some of these walls. Of the building within that area.
They are not saying anything about. That's my problem. You get it. If you watch the video, they are being affected. Even if there is any emergency, they get affected, but they are not saying anything about it.
I think the reason they are not saying anything about it is because maybe they actually don't find themselves where the buildings, or they are not in the premises of that particular building for now as we speak. That's why they see, or maybe this news has not gotten to them personally.
But
that's why they actually
have eyes, right?
Maybe, for example, the vice president himself has not actually been visiting the place for the past, if I may put it, let's say, since when did we have the general election? That's 2016. So roughly maybe 3 years now, he has not been able to be part of that area.
The vessel has been there for the past 5 years.
5 years, yes, exactly. Yes. So maybe, I don't know, I can't say why.
Care.
Probably. Okay. So you see, these are the challenges we have in this particular country. So far, the effects of whatever the problem we have in that particular area or in this country don't directly affect you. Okay. Elders or leaders of this country don't actually feel concerned about these issues. Yeah.
Okay, George, thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
Welcome.
All right, so that was my producer, George Yolson. Yes, he actually filed this report. Don't forget that when the phone number is activated, you can join the conversation. I want to know your take and what is happening in your constituency. 0302-908-718, 0302-908-718. I'll receive your WhatsApp and text messages on 0260-84-6539, 0260-846539. Today on Constituency Connect, yes, an abandoned vessel has been left on the shores of Ningo Pram Pram. And so far as I'm concerned, metals can melt. It can melt in the water. The sea contains salt, and so it can melt. It can melt the metal, and it's very, very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. If people fish in the sea and consume the fish, it is very, very dangerous. Yes, it's very, very dangerous. It's more or less like poison. And that is a serious situation. It's a serious situation. And nobody cares about it. The vice president lives very close to the shore. He sees this every day. Even if he doesn't come there annually, he sees it. Anytime he goes there, because it has been there for the past 5 years. He sees it. And nobody cares about it. Nobody cares about it. This is a huge vessel. It's a huge vessel. And so it's melting gradually. The salt in the sea is melting. It's melting the metal. It's melting the metal. And people are fishing each and every day, consuming. People are fishing each and every day and consuming the fish. And nobody seems to care about this. It's a worrying situation. It's worrying. That a whole vessel, God knows what they were using it for, or what they used it for before. It's rusting. And it has been there for the past 5 years. Do we even think about our health aspect? Even if it cannot be taken off directly, it should be cut into pieces. It should be so. Now, residents are complaining bitterly about the situation. They are complaining. You see, if you are watching the video, if you are watching the show, you might think this is nothing. This is nothing for us to discuss about. But it's an urgent situation. It is urgent. It's very, very, very important. Because it's rusting. And the fishes are eating, and they are fishing to consume. So you know what that means. You understand it very clearly. So we are trying as much as possible to get in touch with the member of parliament. Okay, I understand his phone is off, and so we will try as much as possible to get in touch with him on Thursday. We are going to follow up on this. Because if you think this is not an urgent situation or a serious one, I am personally telling you that it's a serious situation. It's poison they are consuming. They go in the sea to bath. They go and swim. They go and swim. That is why I think they have realized that it's going to affect them. People are complaining. It's affecting them. If I should say, it's affecting them. And so authorities should come to their aid as soon as possible. The phone number will be activated soon. Let me remind you that the number is 0302 908718, 0302 908718. Send me your WhatsApp and text messages on 0260 84 6539, 0260 84 6539. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return back to the studio, I'm going to pick your phone calls. Please stay.
Hey, Bukuya. The thing on all the pressure to me, sister. What tongue come from? You said the people there are not all young. They said when you are Joe, what to how soon? My nose and come between me, Kaba. Ah, ma. We are read the men with true and into the mamma tongue crab rose a brano. And I may be saying, Finn, Yago, Crystal Mammy, my shimmy. Go fitcha. Why, yes, and I am a young yam. And as a wook who bow one, no wood and a makoti proving kind of friend of Araba basin tablets. So wouldn't send me the banana. And nothing and I'm sure my photo said, "Dear brother, none, Robber Bazin bet my way in our mammy, and ye be soft.
When your bad tire woman will ban for, and now Quada won't in fear do me and won't come. Araba Bazin.
And there I see.
You're welcome back from that break. This is Constituency Connect. Don't forget that we are streaming live from our studios here in Accra at Abelempe. Well, the phone number is activated. Our time is fast spent, and so call me as soon as possible. It's 0302 908 718, 0302 908 718. Honorable Sam George understood or told us he's going to talk to us on the show, but it's so unfortunate his phone number is off, and so we are going to try as much as possible to hit him on track so that we ask him the questions you are yearning to ask. The phone number is activated. What do you think about the abandoned vessel on the shores of Ningo Pram Pram? The sea that fishermen go and fish to consume. What do you think about this? The phone number is 0302 908 718, 0302 908 718. Send me your WhatsApp and text messages on 0260 846539, 0260 846539. So today, my producer Judge Yelson was here with me in the studio. You heard what he said. The Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, happens to stay in that vicinity. And the vessel has been there for the past 5 years. It has been there for the past 5 years. Residents are afraid. They are afraid. They are scared now. They are very, very scared. Because the vessel is rusting. Gradually is rusting, and it's going to melt. I think by now it's already melting. It has started melting. And children go and swim. Adults go and swim. People go and swim. They go and catch fishes to eat. This is a death trap. This is very, very dangerous. It's a dangerous hazard, if I should put it that way. Yes, because it's like poison. How can people eat metal? How can they eat metal? We see certain things, we try to analyze, And then we tell you we are going to call you and question you, and then when the time is due, we call you and your phones are off. Even some doesn't even pick our calls. It's very, very sad. We are citizens and we deserve to know anything that goes wrong. We deserve an explanation. We deserve explanations concerning anything. If we see anything and it doesn't go on well with us, we have to ask. We have to question, and we demand answers for that. We demand answers. It's very, very necessary. We demand to be answered anytime we question the authorities. If we realize things are not going on well with us and we ask authorities questions, we demand answers. You don't have to neglect our cause. Your people, your constituents want to know why the vessel is still there. And then you told us you are going to speak to us, and now you have off your phone. As if we don't know what we are about. It is very, very, very sad. It's sad. It's sad. The phone number is activated. Yes, you can see the number displayed on your phone's, your TV screen. It's 0302 908 718. 0302 908 718. 0302 908 718. And send me your WhatsApp and text messages on 0260 84 6539. 0260 84 6539. If you have any problem in your constituency, just take a short video of what is happening and send it to us, okay? Send it to us on 0260 84 6539. 0260 84 6539. We are going to follow up on that for you. The phone number is activated, as I said. I want you to call me. Let me know your take. What is happening in your constituency? And what do you think of the abandoned vessel on the shores of Ningo Pram Pram? What do you think of the abandoned vessel on the shores of Ningo Pram Pram? For me, I think it's a worrying situation. And so, the vessel should be taken off. It should be relocated. If they are not going to cut it into pieces, they should take it from there. They should take it from the seashore. They should take it from the seashore. Because it has rusted. If you watch the video, if you follow what we are doing, it's rusted. And it's melting. Gradually, it's melting. And people are catching fishes in the sea to eat each and every day. People are swimming. People use this for their domestic use. So it's very, very necessary that it should be relocated. It should be taken off from there. It should be taken off. It should be taken off from the seashore. It's necessary. It's very, very necessary. It's necessary. These are petty things that I think that we shouldn't be crying over certain things before we get attended to. Residents shouldn't call for the help of government for this. It's a must, and we should know that we have to take it from there. We don't need residents to cry before they take this thing from there. We are crying over poor road network. We are crying about health facilities. We are crying about school facilities. And now, common vessel, a vessel that shouldn't be at the shore. Just relocating it is a problem. It should be taken off from there. It should be taken off from it. We are going to follow up on this. It should be taken up. It's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be there. Because people catch fishes and eat each and every time. That is my problem. They catch the fishes and they sell. Everybody is consuming it. So if you think it's none of your business, then it is your business. It's your business because you buy fishes in the market. You go to the market, buy something, come home and cook and eat. Do you know where it's coming from? No. So things like this should be our worry as well. It should be our problem as well. It should be our problems as well. Are we always supposed to cry over certain things? Do they need demonstration over this? No. It's not necessary. And so, petty things like this should be attended to. It should be solved. It should be solved. It should be solved. It should be solved. We don't need the people to cry over this, as I'm saying. We don't need the people to cry over this. I've said it all. It's all about the health aspect. That is my problem. That is my point. My point is, it's serving as a death trap. And it's urgent that a vessel should be relocated. It should be relocated. It's not supposed to be there. It should be relocated. This is very sad. You see, it's sad. It's sad. It should be relocated. Okay. So I'm very sorry. We really do apologize for not picking up your phone calls. Yes, something came up, and so I'm going to pick your phone calls on Thursday. Don't forget that today on the show we discussed the situation where residents of Ningo Pram Pram are worried about an abandoned vessel on the seashore of Ningo Pram Pram, which they say serves as death trap. Yes, the vessel has rusted. And it's rusting gradually, and so they are calling on government to come to their aid as soon as possible. My producer, Judge Yelson, filed this report. He was in the studio here with me. And Sam George, Honorable Member of Parliament for Ningo Pram Pram, promised to speak to us on the show, yes, to tell us the reason why the vessel is still there. But it's so unfortunate his phone is off. Yes, we tried calling him and then to no avail. And so we will try as much as possible to speak to him on Thursday. Don't forget that this show is brought to you every Tuesday and Thursday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 p.m. I'd love to say a very big thank you to all my producers, to Judge Yelson, to Elizabeth, yes, and to Becky. Becky, thank you so much. To Tina, thank you. Thanks to everybody who helped in today's production. To Daryl, to my cameraman watching me this evening. Thank you so much. I'll see you same time Thursday from 5 o'clock p.m. to 6 p.m. My name is Ivy Dede. Have a good evening.
Today, we can trust sources of water anymore.